Master Guru 3.0 will be an experiential, interactive program for students to study and explore areas of interest within a 3D immersive world. Any topic of interest will be able to be experienced within the Master Guru Clubhouse via virtual worlds, situations, videos, and live interaction, just to name a few. I will show you one instance of how Master Guru can focus on one issue that the P2 Collaborative would like to address. To give you an idea of what the Clubhouse is all about, let's show you around. The first thing you want to do is create your own avatar in the likeness of you. So to do so, we step over to the TV, click on the avatar button, and then we get into the avatar room. This is where you can change your color shorts, you can change your color sneakers, you can change your skin color, you can change your shirts, whether or not to be a male or a female. And once you've done so, you click on the little wicker basketball and you are back into the clubhouse. So once we're back into the clubhouse, let's take a look around. First thing that we come upon is Lerps. Lerps is our clubhouse helper. He's a little computer robot guy. If you have any questions, you come over to Lerps and you can ask him a question and he'll help you out. All right, next we have a table full of a couple of computers, one of a student that you can interact with. Moving on further, there's a virtual room that we can walk into here. We can have several different rooms within the clubhouse, hundreds actually of different rooms. This one just happens to be a workstation with an extra computer. So we're going to go back out of the workstation area and look around a little bit. Here we can see, get a broader view of the clubhouse. We can look up, see that there's an upstairs, okay? And once we turn around here, we can see that we have a classmate here who's in front of the Space Invaders game, so we can put games in the clubhouse and enable and disable them depending on school hours and depending on achievements as well. Okay, students can get to virtual worlds through the clubhouse, and the virtual world that we're going to step into is a winter wonderland, so to speak. So this is just an example of the fact that you can get into another virtual world via the clubhouse, but in the P2 Collaborative, this could be a fitness center where a person is showing different forms of exercise, perhaps techniques on how to lift weights, but certainly that is all capable through the Master Guru Clubhouse. So once we go into those virtual worlds and we want to get back to the clubhouse, we are swept back through. And once we're back in, I'm going to show you an assignment here that relates to the P2 Collaborative. So to get our assignment, student comes into the clubhouse, comes over to his workstation, and picks up his iPod. Once he picks up his iPad, once he picks up his iPad, he reads his assignment and then goes off and does his assignment. In this case, it's to go to the Clubhouse TV, watch the video on veggies and fruits and portions. Then go to the Jeopardy game room and answer the questions on nutrition and eating healthy. So we have our assignment. We're to go over to the Clubhouse TV. So we do that. Walk back over to the TV. And we position ourselves in front of the TV, and then we hit the play button. When we hit the play button, this video appears on fruits, veggies, and portion control. Let's listen in.
Grain products. Next up, vegetables, the green wedge. Raw, cooked, frozen, or juiced, vegetables are a good source of vitamins and minerals. Fruits are rich in vitamins and fiber, and they satisfy your appetite without a lot of calories. Note that fruits and vegetables take up half the plate. Half your meal should consist of these foods, leaning more towards vegetables. Right, meats are high in proteins, but some kinds are high in fat. So try to satisfy the purple wedge with leaner meats and plenty of fish and beans. You can get protein from nuts too, but just remember that these are high in fat. Finally, dairy products, which are made from milk, are a great source of protein and calcium. But try to consume low-fat or non-fat choices.
So once the video has been played and we get a chance to view the video, we go into the Jeopardy game room. And we click on the door to get into the Jeopardy game room. And we are faced with the Jeopardy board game, where the columns or the categories are nutrition, exercise, eating smart, and fitness facts. Here we're going to choose 100 eating smart. And the question is, which of these foods contains a whole grain? White bread, egg, Raisin Bran cereal, or a plain bagel? So this is the best choice for this question is choice C. Every question in Master Guru comes with the right answer and then some sort of fact, solution, grammar rule, something that helps explain why the answer corresponds correctly to the question. And in this case, Raisin Bran has whole bran, eggs do not contain grains, and the bagel and bread have wheat but not whole wheat. We can go back to the question, see the question again, see our choice, see what the other choices are, and then go back to the answer. Once that question is answered, we then go on to the next player, if we're playing a 2, a 3, or 4 player game, or it will go on to the next question. So now I am in the clubhouse as a teacher, and I want to run a report on how my students are doing. So I come over to the computer, I click on the computer, and it takes me right to the reports page. This is the reports page in Master Guru that lays out all of the information that I as a teacher am interested in. What we also did is we added class performance and student performance. So if I wanted to see how my class did overall, I would hit class performance, and this would show me where my class on an aggregate needs extra help. Or I could see how each individual student is doing and where each individual student needs extra help. So I click on class performance, and it brings me to this type of view where I can go in and I can drill into the exact question. So let's pick this question for instance. This question is, a healthy snack is blank. A pear, ice cream, potato chips, and candy. This is real time. So a teacher can run a report as soon as their whole class is done playing Master Guru. The teacher can pull up a report and do review in real time. And in this instance, it's a pear. So here again, we have the answer and the fact. A pear is a healthy fruit that someone should eat for a snack. Ice cream and candy contain a lot of sugar. Potato chips contain a lot of oils. Oils and sugar should be eaten in moderation. We can go back to the question, reread the question, see what our choices are, and go back to the answer. From that question, if we viewed that question, now we click on the New York Learns Resources button, and that will bring us to a search results page in New York Learns that relates specifically to that question, but also gives teachers educational resources related to that question that they can use in the classroom to help address those needs. And for instance, in this particular case, the performance indicator is students understand the importance of nutritious food and how it contributes to good health, make simple nutritious food choices, and assist with basic food preparation. Over here we have the Educational Resources button. We click on Educational Resources, and this will break out a list of educational resources that are related specifically to that performance indicator, but is also related specifically to that question that was identified by Master Guru as a problem area, that kids are having problems with that particular question. So a teacher can then use these teacher resources, these activities, these learning experiences in the classroom to help address, again, those weaknesses. So this is just one example of how Master Guru can address certain issues that the P2 Collaborative would like to address. Basically, Master Guru is an assessment tool under the guise of a fun, engaging program. Master Guru 3.0 will be an immersive 3D world where students can experience and be able to learn about different things within a virtual world. But the whole time the kids are within the program, the teacher, the program is keeping track of what questions the kids get right and wrong, what areas of the clubhouse the kids are visiting, so that a teacher can find out what interests the kids, but also in the case of the questions, drill down and find where the students need extra help, and then within the reports, link to resources in New York Learns that to help address those needs.